that's what comes with high rewards.
Yeah.
It's always a catch. That's it. That's in any industry. When you get rewarded on a high level, it's always a catch with the smallest thing. You got to be a saint in their eyes. You know what I mean? They don't have to, but you know
they
how
call it
is.
compliant. They call it compliant.
Have to be compliant.
Yeah. That's true.
Do what
they
we
call
tell
it
you to do.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what it is.
That's all it is.
But you have to, they have to realize that it's a
That's
part of the territory. You have the choice not to do it.
Absolutely. You have a choice not to make that money.
Right.
We're giving you millions of dollars to run, catch, throw a football. I'm going in the house after practice. Reality Sports Rap. We back in the building. We never left. Reality is like a sport. Let's continue to rap about it. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good. What's going on, Break?
I'm good, man. We back. Always back and forth.
There you
and
go.
So we finally got our brother to step in the building. I want to introduce the world.
I ain't in the building. I'm remote.
To a Hall of Famer.
I'm remote, but I'm here. I'm always there. You know that.
But you here.
We got you in the building. We got you here with us.
We got you here spiritually.
We got you here with us.
My brother Preston Steward, a.k.a. Big P. What's good, my guy?
What's going on, P?
Everything is great, man. Still traveling. But everything is great, man. I couldn't be better. What's going on with y'all,
man?
No doubt
with that, man.
No doubt.
What's going on with y'all?
Man,
it's a little warmer down here.
Slower forward, baby. You know what I mean?
It's a little warmer down here.
Oh man, it's beautiful here today.
Yeah,
it's beautiful here today.
Absolutely.
Nice.
I started to drop the top today.
Okay. As you should.
Beautiful today, man.
Nice. A lot of drama going on in the world, but I ain't here for that.
Nice.
I ain't here for the drama. You know?
Yes, man. But
real.
but listen, man, that's just the world.
Mm-hmm.
Let it keep on moving, man, and you move how you move in it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That is a big fact. You know what I mean? So,
I truly believe, man, you got to keep evolving. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
People say, I don't believe in evolution, but evolution is evident. Because if you ain't moving, man, or you don't continue to move, it'll dissolve.
Absolutely.
So evolution does exist. It's just not how most people think it is. But evolution does exist. We have to continue to move. We got to continue to grow. And we grow together. A lot of people don't get that, man.
Or you roll over and die.
Definitely got to change with the times.
That's it.
Roll over and die.
Here you go.
Yeah.
That's it. You dissolve, man. You dissolve. Definitely.
So what's been up with you, P? What's going on?
So everything is good, man. I think we was going to get into this Super Bowl thing, right? Like there was a lot of conversations about it. There were a lot of talks about, just the quality of the game. And me personally, it wasn't a very good game, to be honest with you, for me. And that's just my opinion. But
you didn't enjoy it?
Well, I enjoy football, right? But I guess what got me.
Did you enjoy any aspects of it?
Well, so yeah, I enjoyed watching New England's defense. That's what I enjoyed. Yeah, I enjoyed watching New England's defense.
You didn't find Seattle's defense just as good, or if not better?
Oh no, they were. They were exactly who they said they were. No, definitely. What got me was that I was looking at that 12-0, 12-0 for most of that game for a while, and it was like, man, what's going on with New England, man? Like, this is, come on, y'all better than this.
But you know what? It was the defense. It was Seattle's defense, and I can tell you like this: the first half for me, I enjoyed the first half. the first half was a chess match for me, defensively, with the coordinators. And seeing how May and Darnold were throwing some darts when they had the opportunity in some tight windows, small windows. And I enjoyed seeing that. But those defenses stepped up. And you know what made the difference was New England's offense could not sustain a drive. So at some point, you can't keep holding the dam. The dam is going to break. So if you're going 3 and out, you're not allowing your defense to rest. And that's what happened.
Well, that's the big game plan.
I don't understand. Like a lot of
that's the big game. Go ahead.
Yo, people, I heard a lot from people saying how boring the game was. I don't understand that aspect because I look at football from a different lens. It was a masterful game.
I enjoyed it.
Just like the Shakur fight. We talking about a tactical game.
Right.
When you put a plan together and neither can execute, that's a tight, well-played game.
I enjoyed it.
You know what I'm saying? I loved it. I thought it was phenomenal. Defensive game. People want to see big plays in the Super Bowl. That's why I think people said it was boring.
It was a lot of big plays. Walker ran up and down. Listen, that front four, Seattle realized they could not run on that front four of the New England Patriots. So a lot of those runs were off tackle. A lot of those runs, and that was a phenomenal job.
Well,
it was a change.
He
made adjustments.
He got MVP, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Those off tackle runs was coming in the second half. Most of the runs was up the middle in that first half. That's how they set it up. But what I was talking about it being boring, no, I'm a football fan. I understand that part. My thing was this. Will Campbell, their left tackle, got demolished. And he got demolished early. There was never an edge there that they could protect. New England could never protect that edge. They just caved it in. And they never recovered from it. They were never able to get anything offensively done. That's what I meant by that. Yeah, Will Campbell's the left tackle for New England.
Will Campbell was on. Most people had on cleats. Most people had on cleats that day. Will Campbell, I believe, he brought his roller skates and forgot his cleats.
Yeah, and he
was being pushed back into the quarterback.
Yeah, he got no help, and New England never could fix that. So that's the part that I'm saying that's disappointing.
But that's when you put a back on. That's why you put another tight end on that side, or you put a back on that side. Because if he needs help, if he's being pushed back, you have someone to chip him.
Well, Nostradamus, how come they
slow
didn't
that
do
up?
that?
And that's why May constantly.
How come they didn't do that? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
They never recovered.
I don't know.
I just don't understand. I just don't understand that.
They should have tuned in to reality sports rap. They would have got.
No doubt.
Listen, it was their time. Listen, unfortunately, Bo Nix got hurt. It was inclement weather. And, listen, they played the better game in the weather. They made adjustments, and Peyton was, he was feeling himself. So
crazy. They
were where they were supposed to be. I think they will have an opportunity to get back there next year. They won't have the same kind of schedule. That schedule will be a little harder, but they'll have that opportunity to get back. It's hard to get back, but I think with Vrabel, they will,
the odds say they won't get back with that quarterback.
So, I mean,
where were you? Where did you watch the game at? Where did you watch the game at, P?
At home. I was at home.
What about you, Jeff?
Home. I don't like Super Bowl parties.
So check this out. I was at a Super Bowl party, and I was one of the few people at the Super Bowl party that was actually tuned in
to the game. That's why I don't like going.
Exactly.
It was a bunch of people there for the halftime show.
Isn't that something? That's why I don't like going.
I'm gonna be honest. It was all about Bad Bunny.
I never even heard of the cat before.
No, he's an international guy.
My kids had to school me.
Yeah. He's an international artist, and you know, I'm not familiar with his music, but I really enjoyed the show because you know he represented his culture, and you know, just like when Kendrick performed, it was a great representation of the culture, and it brought light to a lot of our problems. You know, meaning the black community and stuff.
You
like
know,
that.
some people don't.
So he did the same thing, and you know, a lot of people was mad about it, but that's what the Super Bowl is.
How can you get mad about something like that?
Hey, man.
This world is a part of diversity. This world is a part of multicultural cultures.
Yeah.
And, you know,
if thinking was a crime,
people wouldn't be charged for nothing.
But I mean, you can.
But some people, they just get caught into what.
But people have their opinion either way, right? Like just with the Kendrick thing, like you said, people had an opinion about that.
That's it.
You know?
Yes.
People had an opinion, right?
Yeah.
But you know the thing,
you know, culture, you know, culture or not, right? You either gonna like the show or you don't.
Yeah. It's like if it's familiar, it's being familiar with something. If you're not familiar with something, a lot of times people automatically shoot it down. Just because you're not familiar with it.
The thing is, you broaden your horizons, man.
But most people not willing. A lot of people are grumpy.
If you don't open your world, you'll miss a lot of beautiful experiences.
That's it.
And that's how I believe.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
but
I
you know
think,
what the thing is?
But I think
for the NFL.
I think that is.
Go ahead, see, come on, man.
Talk
to us, baby. Talk to us.
I think it's a little delay. I think that's what it is. So it's kind of awkward. But no, I was saying, like, yeah, man, people can have people look at other things too. Don't get me wrong, right? But again, if that's something that, like, if you didn't like it, that was just your opinion. It's not necessarily about broadening horizon. Like I could
that's your opinion.
Yeah, I could talk about a lot of horizons.
But there's a lot of people who are closed-minded.
True.
There's a lot of people who are closed-minded and they don't care to know about anything that doesn't exist outside of their world. But from a business standpoint, it was brilliant by the NFL because the NFL is trying to go global. And that was an opportunity for them to reach the masses. That's why they go and they play abroad every year. And there was an opportunity for them to do that. Another opportunity. So, you know, they're trying to become like the NBA.
Bad Bunny gonna help him play internationally?
You're reaching, but you're reaching another audience that may have a couple of people start watching football who normally didn't watch it.
Absolutely. He has a huge impact in his culture. And, you know, there's a lot of people that we don't know about who have mega followings, you know what I mean? Which is why Mayweather used to fight a lot of Latino boxers because not only do they have influence in America, they got influence whatever country they from.
Yeah.
And one thing about
Latino, they will support their people.
They support each other.
Listen,
crazy.
You gotta respect.
Yeah,
that's it. You know what I mean? Why are we the only culture?
But Jeff, I think
that
Jeff,
I
gotta say this.
I open up a restaurant. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jeff, I was going to say this, right? The NFL is a huge game internationally. It's been that way for years. They've had played games in Mexico City and Brazil, right? We've been there. It's not right. So it's not like his vehicle is going to get the NFL into an international setting. It's already there. It's been there for years. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's like it's a show.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
It's a show.
Right.
I mean, it's a show.
But you know, they have some cat that's sitting around, man, that's from Harvard or Princeton, that's looking at data analysis. Exactly. And it's another way to create revenue. And
he's one of the top most streamed artists in the world.
He is? Yes. I had no idea.
Him, Rihanna, Drake, Taylor Swift. I won't be surprised if Taylor Swift do the Super Bowl yet? Did she perform at the Super Bowl yet? She might be up next.
I'm not sure.
So it's a numbers game.
It's really hard to tell because they always show her.
It's a numbers game.
They always show her doing the Kansas City Chief game.
Why? Because of that.
Why? Because they're trying to appeal to another audience.
Now get Chris Brown up there, Jay. Stop being a hater and get Chris Brown to perform at the Super Bowl.
I know. I saw an interview. Chris said he wouldn't do it.
But why did
He was at the
that name
Grammys.
come up too? Why Chris Brown come up as the one everybody wanted to say?
Why Chris Brown?
Because he's an entertainer.
Because he's one of the biggest artists in the world, and he doesn't have the machine behind him, and he's doing he's superseding numbers right now.
He's an entertainer.
Breaking records with just Live Nation. No sponsors. Strictly ticket sales. He's killing them without the machine.
So what is the machine?
Listen, my daughter, my niece, they went to go see.
The machine is the music industry. The sponsors, the Pepsis, the Coca-Colas, anybody that wants to put money behind you. Everybody's staying away from them because it's a cliquish world. The entertainment business is,
well, listen.
You do something, we unsubscribing, and everybody else is going to unsubscribe.
Right.
If a person is rocking with 50 and a person beefs with somebody that rocks with 50, now that person ain't going to rock with you because 50 is... You get what I'm saying? It's a cliquish game.
Well, but when Chris Brown first came, he was doing like double mic commercial, like gum commercials.
Everything. He had all of everything. He was the superstar.
And then he
still is, yeah. Then the situation with look. But see how you reacted? That's the same thing. That's the same way with the Bad Bunny situation. Because people love this dude. Just because you don't love him or somebody else, that we just got to be open-minded. Like if I have a business, I want every culture, every
I didn't say I didn't love him. I don't even know him. I didn't even know him until like Super Bowl. That's all I was saying. I don't know him. Like Jeff didn't know him, so it's not about I don't
definitely
hate the guy.
I didn't know.
I definitely knew him.
Nah, my kids,
I definitely knew him. Bad Bunny? I definitely know him, but I knew him, but I don't listen to his music because I don't understand it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I listen. I mean,
yeah.
But like when you said you went to a Super Bowl party, and you said you were the only one that was watching.
There's a few of us,
but to the game. It seems like it's always people who are more involved in talking, the commercials, and the halftime show, and that's why I tend to not go to parties.
Absolutely,
I'd rather watch them at home.
Absolutely,
because
so you could be in tune and be.
Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing. I'm watching the game. I am enjoying the game. I know that there won't be no football until August. But we have the NFL draft that's coming up. So you also have the combines coming up. So that's another aspect of it. Yeah. But it's Super Bowl. I'm sorry. It's All-Star weekend. Yeah. All-Star. We got the dunk contest tonight.
Real quick. Before we get into that, P, how do you feel about the Pittsburgh Steelers' new head coach, Mike McCarthy?
It was just a safe pick. He's a Pittsburgh guy. He knows the Steelers.
Safe
his families. He knows the Steelers. His family is Steeler fans. They're from Pittsburgh, so that's really about it. It's a safe pick.
That's really about it.
I don't like you just said like because he's from Philly and it's a safe pick.
No, he's from Pittsburgh.
Because I'm from Newark, it doesn't mean that I'm qualified. You're right, but I'm going to give you an analogy. Because I'm from Newark, New Jersey, it doesn't mean that I'm qualified to teach physics at Rutgers University.
Why not?
I just don't. I don't get that.
How come you ain't qualified to teach physics?
I don't get
smart guy.
Come
on, man.
I am a smart guy.
Yeah, but
come
on, man.
I just don't think
he's the guy.
Why?
I don't know why, but I'm just saying. That's what I said. It's just a safe pick. He's an NFL coach. What do you mean? The guy ain't no slouch.
He's an NFL coach.
The guy was a Super Bowl coach.
The game has passed him by.
Well, we could say that
about
a lot.
But he was Super Bowl winning coach 20 years ago.
You can say that about a lot of coaches. It ain't passed Mike Vrabel by. And you saw what happened to them.
So check this out. So check this out. Check this out. Is Aaron Rodgers staying?
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't know.
Him and Aaron Rodgers actually Yeah, him and Aaron Rodgers, they beat Pittsburgh in the last Super Bowl. The last Super Bowl they won, they actually beat Pittsburgh.
Well, it was 20 years ago?
Yeah, it was 20
years
years ago. And also, but hold on. If we talking Tom, Aaron Rodgers was just in the playoffs. He was just in the playoffs.
Listen, he can't do it by himself.
Yeah.
His skills have diminished because of age, but he's a lot better than a lot of these quarterbacks
He's
out here.
great.
How do you feel about that?
The only thing that's holding Aaron Rodgers back, I think I spoke on this before, is his ability to scramble.
Oh, yeah. Well,
that's it.
You can't condemn him without the man has 41-year-old legs.
Yes. That's the only thing that's keeping him from winning a chip. Because this is not a drop back and stay in a pocket game anymore.
Look, we got a Pittsburgh fan here. Let's hear this.
I don't think that's true. He was not a long-term fix for Pittsburgh. It was a short-term fix. The question is he going to come back? And the arrows point to it because McCarthy's there. But I don't think so. One thing McCarthy is good with is young quarterbacks. Steelers have one. They're probably going to draft another one. But it's not bad to have Aaron Rodgers as a consultant there, even if you're looking to draft another quarterback. But I'm not going to put Aaron Rodgers as going to be the fact that he's going to be the thing that's going to change the Steelers. He's not. He was just really there for Mike Tomlin's last little ride. And like you said, he got to the playoffs. But he obviously is not going to be a long-term strategy here next year. I would doubt that he even comes back, to be honest with you.
I would doubt that he.
Well, they said I don't know. I heard some reports where he's leaning towards coming back because McCarthy's there. But you just said that they drafted a quarterback last year, and that was Howard out of Ohio State. Mm-hmm. And why would you think they would draft another quarterback? You think they saw something that they didn't think Howard is the future, or just to make the to make the quarterback room competitive, because you don't have it where it's too competitive with what's the guy, Rudolph, whatever his name is.
So you got so here's the thing. Drafting is going to still got to be their priority. You still have to draft one, but the word is now there's free agents, right? Kirk Cousins is now available. Malik Willis from Green Bay has been a hot name that might be coming in there. Also, Derek Carr, if you guys haven't heard, is coming out of retirement.
I heard him going to
He's coming out of retirement. Derek Carr is going to have
he decided to come back.
Yeah, he's coming back. He announced that he's ready to come back, but the Saints actually owns his rights. So it's going to have to be
New Orleans still with the rights?
Yes, they still own his rights because he left because of injury. So you have some really good free agent quarterbacks out here, right, that can actually come in there and be a stopgap right now. Steelers have to still draft a quarterback. Steelers are always going to be drafting for the future. That's how the franchise is built. So it's inevitable. Now, will Aaron Rodgers stay, right? There's word that Aaron Rodgers might go to a place like Minnesota, right? I don't think he may not want to play anymore, but he might not play with Pittsburgh.
For what?
So he can still go somewhere else and play.
He always waits till, but he always waits till the last hour to let anyone know anything anyway.
Yeah,
he always waits till the last hour.
And he earned that. He's a veteran. He earned to do whatever the fuck he wants. But the thing is that if somebody thinks he can play, but if somebody thinks he can play, he'll go there. If they think he can play. If not, it's going to be his decision. I just don't think he's going to be I don't think he's going to come back to Pittsburgh, to be honest with you. That would be my gut.
Yeah, that is rude. You want to wait.
You wait till the last hour to keep people hanging. That's rude.
Diva. That's diva.
Right.
Diva tendencies, man.
What do you guys think about the young quarterback from Ole Miss who sued the NFL to get a 6th year of eligibility? And he is actually scheduled to make $5 million next year in NIL money.
He gets to stay on campus?
He can stay on campus. If he's enrolled in school there.
Cats ain't on campus. Cats don't live on campus, man. Come on.
Cats ain't on campus.
Cats ain't living on campus.
No, I mean,
Well, not if you're making $5 million.
No.
Even if he wasn't, if he wasn't, they don't stay on campus.
But,
Some
I mean,
cats
what
got
if-
Even if he
justice
wasn't,
off
even if he
campus,
wasn't,
so.
that's
Okay.
Yeah.
right, but I think this is becoming out of hand with this NIL money.
Yeah.
But it also affords the NCAA to have it to where guys are staying in school a little longer because they are cash cows for the NCAA.
But in order to do that, you have to take you can't just play football. You got to take a course.
I mean, but then if you graduate, you can also take graduate courses.
Yeah. And I think some people, some athletes just like that campus life, that campus lifestyle.
I mean, Peter Pan has to grow up sometime.
Hey man, listen. you see them girls in that band.
But you know what too? It happens where
You see them.
you might have a cat who is saying his potential agent or he's hearing he may go in the 5th or 6th round.
Yeah.
And he might have a contract of, or say if he is to make the team, he goes in the 5th or 6th round, he makes the team and he has a contract of $4 million over 4 years. Or 4.5. He might have a signing bonus for, and
the impact of the game in college too.
But the thing is, I would stay in school if I know I want to make $5 million.
Absolutely.
Versus $4.5 million over 4 years.
Absolutely.
So I mean, that's what you're getting. But
And it depends on where you get
impact
drafted too, though, right? Because
once he goes to the NFL, but once he goes to the NFL, he's not going to be the star anymore.
Yeah, but I mean,
some people love to hang on to that. They like being the center of attention.
I don't know. I just think growth is everything.
Hey man,
I think growth.
Look at Shador,
Yeah,
and let's use him as an example. In Colorado, he was God. He went to Cleveland.
But that's a part of life. When you're in high school, you that dude. You're in great,
Yeah.
Now you can, you go to college, you got to start all over, and so forth and so on.
Yeah.
And that's just a part of life, and
Absolutely.
that's a part of the evolution that people.
But I think the big fact is he making $5 million in 1 year. Who's gonna let that go? No.
What do you think, P?
Well, I was going to say the other big fat cat, like you said, you talked about high school and college. That's school. This is now a business. It's a big difference. It's a huge jump for any young man. I don't care who you are, right? They all go through their bumps and bruises. But when you talk about a quarterback who had, success, obviously he can play, right? We're talking about, maybe coaches sabotaging him. We're talking about all those other things that kind of deflect away from his talent. But this is a business, right? On and off the field, right? Like he's making money off the field. But back to your guy from Ole Miss,
Definitely.
what I was saying is that, a lot of times it's where you get drafted at. Like you talked about Shakur was a 5th round pick. That money's different than a 6th round, 7th round. It's way different than a 1st round pick.
Yeah.
So,
Then someone.
right? So
That
how
is-
you
that is true.
how you manage your NIL money is also going to be important too, right? Because you do have now like a safety net. Like Shador came into the league already a millionaire. That's a rare feat for a lot of kids who come into the NFL, right? So it's a different dynamic as far as how he's going to look at his contract and how he looks at his future altogether. He got the bag now.
Right. Yeah, but even with his off-field endorsements, he's making money as if he was a 1st rounder, 1st pick.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying. Right. So that's how you want to look at it. Do you want people tell me I'm a 5th round all the time, or do you want to look at my bank account? Right. Because I'm walking like I was a 1st round draft pick. Right. Where some other guys were in that same boat, they don't have that same luxury.
They don't have that same luxury.
So
No,
that's a
but
big
you know
point.
what?
That's a good
Regardless of whether I have the bag or not, whether I have the bag or not, me as a competitor, me as an athlete, I'm taking offense to being referred to as a 5th rounder, and I'm going to prove you differently.
Okay. I mean,
I don't care. I was telling someone, I had a conversation yesterday. I don't care if I'm playing pickup sticks. You ain't beating me. I want to win.
Absolutely.
I don't care.
What's pickup sticks? What is that?
I don't care if I'm playing pickup sticks.
What is that?
Pickup sticks.
You know, the little things you play when you was a kid. I gotta show you this little game. I don't care. I don't care if it's.
Rick, you ever play pickup sticks?
Never in my life.
I don't care. Listen, I don't care if it's Connect 4. You ain't
I
beating
never
me.
heard of it.
You ain't beating me.
I just wanted to say I never heard
You
of it.
ain't.
I thought it was a real thing. That's what I was saying.
Are you serious? Listen, man. All right. I'm gonna have to go on YouTube and show you, my friend.
I never heard. I heard of jacks.
Are you serious?
I never heard of pickup sticks. Serious business. I never heard of that.
Yeah.
That's why I asked again. I asked Britt.
I ain't never played
I never heard of that.
Nah, if I got caught playing jacks, I might have got slapped in the back of the head.
I mean, that's what I'm hearing about pickup. You know, you picking up jacks. That's what I was thinking. That's what you was talking about. I'm not sure. But, but check this out, right? But check this out, right? About this NIL money thing, right? So you know, the NCAA is trying to devise a way to, like, let's say a player got into some trouble. Right? And you have NIL money, they want to find them now. This is what they're starting to put in place to kind of.
They should.
I mean, well, hold on now. Wait a minute. Talk about they should. That was kind of quick.
They do
because
they do it in it.
Wait a minute now. So
no, listen. A lot of these dudes are out of control.
Jeff. No, a lot
of these dudes out of control.
They do it in the NFL.
But Jeff,
listen,
a lot of them are not out of control. There's some. There's not a lot. But my point is this: NIL money.
Listen, a lot.
But the NIL money is based on your likeness. That's why that money's coming to you. It's based on my likeness, not what I'm doing here for this university. That's why that money's supposed to go to you, right? Am I right or wrong? It's based on your likeness, right?
Am I right or wrong?
Listen, it's based on, yes, image and likeness.
Right.
It's based on your image and likeness.
So you're gonna take. So
but
you're gonna find.
It has turned.
So you're gonna take. So you're gonna find.
The term student athlete no longer exists.
No.
It's the athlete student.
Right.
That comes first. It seems like now in this world it's prioritized with the NIL money. Now that you turned it into a business, I'm going to treat it as if it's a business. Now, if you have some on-field antics and you're doing some stuff, I'm going to fine you. And you know what? Now, that's putting you in check. Because I don't care who you are, you punch somebody in the pockets, that'll make you think a little before you do something.
See, but the only problem I got
That's
with
it.
that...
A lot of these guys are not held accountable.
Yeah,
For this generation, this new generation don't want to be held accountable for nothing.
Well, I got you. I agree with you on that. But the only problem I got with that is you're still talking about young kids. Young kids make mistakes. They just do. They're not always thinking the right way.
We all make mistakes.
Right. Cam Newton made a mistake, right? Your boy, Winston, Jameis Winston. Remember, they made mistakes, right? But you can't take the money that was based on my likeness. That I don't just think that's just kind of like a little tough there. There could be things like suspensions, sitting out a game. But remember, they're young kids, man, and you can't be penalizing them.
They ain't gonna do that because it's hurting the bottom line. But listen,
I feel you.
When you do something, when you as a child, and you do something that your parents, your mother, grandmother, elder didn't like, you were talked to about it, and then if not, you were chastised about it. It's corrective actions.
Yeah.
It's a corrective action for your behavior. Yeah. And we have too many young people this day and age who do not want to be or feel they should be accountable for their negative actions. And you know what? Listen, I'm going to hit you where it hurts.
Exactly, because how old are these college players?
Listen, now you got 20s. Some dudes 20, right? Listen, 5-6 years, so 23, 24. 24. You're still a young man. You're still a young man.
No, you're over but hold on, listen, you're over the age of 18, right?
Yes.
So if I get stopped, if I get stopped and I'm over 18,
you're an adult.
I'm an adult, right? The police ain't gonna say, how old are you? You under 18? You 18? No, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. No, you get punished like an adult. right? You getting these accolades like an adult, right?
Well, what
Getting money
were they
like
doing?
an
real
adult.
world.
What were they doing before?
What you call
the
this
NIL?
society?
But what were they doing before the NIL money?
Thin
skin.
What'd you call it?
Thin skin society. It's thin skin culture, man.
Thin
But
skin.
what
It's
were
called
they doing
evolution.
before the NIL money when
That's
that
it.
happened?
Before the AIL money.
Yeah. What were they doing before that?
Then you were being suspended from games.
Yeah.
You were being
Broke.
suspended from games.
Mad, taking money under
Listen,
the table, getting
A lot of
penalties for
guys-
that.
Listen, you had coaches who didn't play that, man. They would kick you off the team, take your scholarship, or you were suspended.
Boom.
Getting treated like
So
dirt.
now this is another alternative.
Yeah, I just
To,
don't, I feel you.
uh,
I just don't agree with you.
corrective action.
I don't
Yeah.
agree with you taking that because there's a lot of fine lines in that one. A lot of fine lines in that one. But I feel you. Like I
mean,
said,
it depends on how much you're taking.
Yeah, we hope that
It's how much
everybody-
you're taking.
Yeah, that's my point. Depends on how much, right? Then you got the penalty. You know what did the penalty? Did the fine
Right.
max the crime or the penalty? You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff with that. That's all I was saying. But it's still an interesting
None of the
point. that they're
listen,
trying
none
to
of
get
the
to.
none of the fines max the crime.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of people don't realize you like in the NFL, you gotta have a face mask penalty.
Yes.
Face mask.
Yeah.
You are fined for that.
Nigga,
Yo,
you can have
Saquon
a
Barkley
sock
got
penalty.
fined for lowering his head when he was running.
Yes, exactly. If your
You
socks
have
are
a
not
sock
up
penalty, yeah,
to the
so we
standard.
know that you get
You
fined
wear-
all the time, and
Yes.
but that's the business.
Or if you don't have if you don't have standardized cleats or what they feel that is in uniform, you're fine for that.
yeah,
But that's what comes with high rewards. It's always a catch. That's it. That's in any industry. When you get rewarded on a high level, it's always a catch with the smallest thing. You got to be a saint in their eyes. You know what I mean?
they call it compliance.
They don't have to, but
They call
you
it
know,
compliance.
you know how it is.
Compliant.
They
You
call
have
it
to be
compliance.
compliant.
That's true.
That's
Do
what
what
it
we
is.
tell you to do. That's it. That's all it is.
That's
you know
But
what I mean?
you have to, they have to realize that it's a part of the territory. That you have the choice not to do it.
Absolutely. You have a choice not to make that money.
Right.
We're giving you millions of dollars to run, catch, throw a football. I'm going in the house after practice. I'm going in the house.
No, you
I don't
ain't.
want
No, you ain't.
What's up, homie?
I know
Nothing.
you ain't
Not
going
a-
to the house after
Ain't
practice.
nothing up.
I know you ain't going to the house after practice. You crazy.
I'm going in the house. I'm going in the house. Hey, look. Hey, look. I heard.
Oh my
I heard
god! Oh my god! That's crazy.
I heard. So check this out. So shout out to Shaquille O'Neal. I heard him say one time he don't drink outside of his house, and he
Don't drink in public.
He don't drink in public because
Yeah.
he got so much on his shoulders. He take care of so many people. You know, when some people know themselves, like I'm saying, take your ass in the house. You feel me? Set up some cameras.
it's
When you meet
easy-
these girls, set up some set up some hidden cameras, man.
It's easy to it's easy.
It's
to
easier
say,
said
man,
than
but you
done?
got-
Listen.
you got-
but
it's easy said than done. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying all cats go out. Right? There's some cats that don't go out.
Nah.
It's real talk. Like some of them don't even get caught up in that. So
some
but
cats
I
that don't
think
go
it's
out.
easy said than done.
Take
Listen,
your ass.
you know what? But I mean,
And when I
listen,
say hidden cameras, I mean for your safety. That's why I said hidden cameras for your safety. Because women say the
well, you
darndest
can't
things.
put no hidden camera nowhere.
Nigga, it's called surveillance. Why you can't put hidden cameras?
but you have to let the person know that they're being
Oh,
surveilled.
that's what I. Okay, yeah,
You know what I mean?
I got cameras everywhere. I'm sorry. We're gonna clip that part. Like that's some creep shit. Hold up, I ain't mean that. Man. No.
That's why you got some cameras.
Hey,
Hey man. Hey, listen. People cry wolf. It's a whole lot of wolf tickets. He did this or that.
Oh, listen.
Man, this is disgusting. Get a couple dollars. You're gonna have cousins coming out the blue, baby mamas that you ain't even know that was your baby coming out the
my
blue.
gosh.
It's ill. It's ugly.
This is.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
ugly.
it's the
Money
same.
is-
It's
money
the
can
same
make
thing.
money.
It's the same
Things.
thing on the other side too. That is the same deal. Whether
Yeah.
you got it or not. But guess what? When
Absolutely,
you
man.
big and it's out there and them numbers is out there so people can see them. They Google it, they know it. You know
Oh
what
my
I mean?
God.
It's public information.
Right. But you know
Public information.
But you know what? Also, you got the average cat who's reading this and don't know like what you pay for taxes.
Yeah.
You know,
they don't know the business.
They don't know the
things.
business side. All they see is say 25 million. Yeah. Like that, you just take half of that from the rip from the government. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's it.
You know, then you have to pay your agent.
And that's the other part.
Stuff like that.
That's the other part of it, right? It's the inaccurate information, right? Not knowing how all that breaks down. You know what I mean? Did you heard about that thing about Sam Darnold?
That's to the layman.
Did you hear that about Sam Darnold about the
man?
California tax?
Listen, yes, they have a jock tax that they have to pay every single day.
No, every time they play, it's every
and
time
that
they play,
is based on your salary.
In the state of California. It's a California tax.
And you're there those days.
Right. So every time you play in California, you got to pay a tax. And it's off of your salary. Like, I just found that out
right.
the other day.
So
I didn't realize that.
Right. So the thing.
I just found that out the other day. I didn't realize
that. I didn't know about the jock tax. I knew about the 3.5, but I didn't know about the jock tax. I know in each state that you play, a lot of guys love to play in Florida because you're not taxed in Florida.
Or Texas.
But when you say the Super Bowl, they were Texas as well.
Yeah.
I wasn't familiar with Texas.
Yeah, Texas, you ain't got to pay
but
that.
When you are in the Super Bowl, they were there for over a week. They were over there for over a week.
Yeah.
So each day that they're there is called a jock tax. And you're taxed each day that you're there as well.
Right.
And Sam Darnold had to wind up paying, I think it was $72,000.
No, but check it. He was MVP. He got like $170,000 for the MVP, right? With the tax, it ate that MVP money up. It's like, so you basically got the MVP. Now you get like
$178,000.
It's a crazy low number because of that time that he was there.
I don't know. It's a crazy low number.
That's that. I like, how are they able to do that?
For the days he was there.
That's crazy.
I like, how are they able to do that?
The NFL Players Association should boycott California. They should not play another game, another Super Bowl in California. That is criminal.
That's the word.
I respect the guy with the gun and the ski mask. At least I know he
That's the word. That came up.
Yeah.
I know he's coming to get me. But you're sitting here and you're making money. You're bringing money to the state and to the city, and then you rip the players off like that.
Yep.
That's stealing. That's criminal. And the Players Association need to.
So what about the home teams in California? They don't have to pay.
I don't know if that exists for them. I know they're paying.
Or each city.
They don't have the jock tax.
When you play in your own city.
For a home game.
Home games, yeah.
For a home game,
you
are taxed. You're taxed for that.
Yeah,
game.
well.
So if you play, say, 1 week in Chicago, next week you play in a home game, each of those cities, you pay a tax for Chicago. Mm-hmm. Then if you're in California, you pay tax for that. But if you go to that city, if you got a game on Sunday, usually you're coming in on Friday.
So if you playing in another city, you're taxed for your city and the city you're playing in.
It's the city you're playing.
Okay, so it varies. Okay, understood.
But in California,
you
got a game there Sunday. You coming in Friday, you're taxed for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on your game.
But I don't think that's every state.
Okay.
I don't think that's every state that has an NFL team.
No, not every state. Just California.
Yeah. Because that
California just have the jock tax.
You might as well just be playing for free then. Shit.
Well, listen, to all the NFL players, y'all need to dig deep into your lineage and see if you part of any of these Indian tribes and claim Indian residency so you could get over and not have to pay that tax. That's my opinion. Use the system like all rich people do. Use the system. Hey, it's just my opinion. It's cool when the rabbit got. It ain't cool when the rabbit got the gun. So that's all I'm saying.
There you go.
That's all I'm saying.
Listen, man.
In a lot of cases, they call this luxury tax. A lot of these places call it luxury tax.
Luxury. I love
Yeah.
it.
So they make up
that's
shit.
what
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's called a luxury.
To-
In some of the cities that
To make it sound less offensive
I
to
think
the
New York
ear.
is one of them.
Yeah.
In some of the cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think New York. I think New York.
What's I getting ready to say too?
Yeah, but New York doesn't hit you for it.
What's I getting ready to say too?
New York doesn't what? Say that again, Jeff.
New York doesn't have a jock tax.
Mm.
Say that again, Jeff?
They got a
New York
luxury
doesn't have a
tax.
jock tax.
They have a luxury tax.
You got a luxury tax.
A luxury tax, but they don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're not taxing you each day that you're there in the city.
Well, I think if I'm not mistaken, man, Manhattan has one. I think the musicians
Wow.
that come into Madison Square Garden, I think they get hit with luxury tax, man. That's what I was. That's the difference in these jock. Like that's a jock tax in California, but it's a luxury tax in some of these other places, especially these big cities. Like if you're a musician, you getting hit with a tax.
Absolutely.
It's ridiculous.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it's real. That shit is real.
Mm.
Like you said earlier, right? You said motherfuckers know what you making, right? But they don't really know what they taking.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's people who don't know money. You know what I mean? Some people just they see a number, but they don't know money, and they don't respect money. It's the difference where you have to respect money.
Absolutely.
They don't want to know.
So yeah, you wanna this All-Star weekend is coming up real quick. All-Star weekend.
Yeah,
right?
actually, it's
Real
today.
quick.
We got the slam dunk contest, 3-point contest.
Yeah.
You know, I just think over the years it's gotten really corny. The slam dunk contest. We have a cat. Well, not to take away from my man who's won it. McCullough is his name.
Mm.
He's a G League player,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, now you're hearing people, you know, really don't want to come to the slam dunk contest to see a G League player win. But then you have so many guys who are capable who are not participating in it.
Mm.
You know, I believe this year we have Devin Booker who is going to participate in the slam dunk contest.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's what you need. Some
Yeah.
guys who are not known as dunkers,
yeah.
you know, during the game, who's
That's
going to
dope.
participate.
I'm definitely.
So,
I'm tuning in. Definitely.
yeah. So
Just because of that. Shout out to
Right.
Devin Booker.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Word.
So it's lost. It's lost its luster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to look forward to that, but during that time I just will watch the 3-point contest.
Mhm.
You know, which is,
I love that.
It's actually even better than the all. Yeah,
I love
but
the
you know,
3-point.
and what I don't like is years ago during the NBA All-Star game, you had guys to really battle each other.
Yeah.
You know, you had guys who would do their thing, but when it came down to that fourth quarter,
Mhm.
you know, 3-4 minutes left, and if the game was close, you had guys will play some D, step it up. But now you just don't have that. You know, you have this thing where it's a camaraderie amongst these guys, and you know, I don't know if guys are afraid of hurt or whatever.
It's soft.
But
It's just a soft
it's,
league, man.
it's lost. It's lost.
It's a soft league now. That's the problem with it. It's soft. That's why I can't watch. I can't look at niggas traveling
Yeah,
all the
we
time, man, taking 5 steps
Right.
to go to the rim. It's soft. It's just a soft league, man. and you know, there's no competitive stuff like you said until you get to the end.
There's no competitive stuff like you said.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but we was talking about that, how you just don't have guys who play with their backs to the basket. You don't have guys who are posting up. You just got guys coming out court and they got these little funny little sneakers on and they just shooting threes. That's it, man.
Absolutely.
Kevin Garnett has said that. He said, man, I look
Definitely.
at these
P.
guys, man, he said, I could tell you any night, man, if I see a guy that got their back to the rim. He said, I'll point him out. He said, it don't happen.
No, no one plays with them. No, it doesn't. No. And that is, you've taken away from the essence and the nuances of the game, man.
Definitely.
You know, we have a watered down version of so many things, you know, in today's world. I mean, we have a watered down version of everything.
Yes.
And these young folks don't realize, man, they being cheated. They're being
Boy, tell me about it.